Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and it's Thursday, August 15th. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. Police have yet to provide any information in an attack on a 32-year-old tourist who was beat up by two different men on Tuesday morning, which was caught on CCTV in Patong, with one of the perpetrators being a motorbike taxi driver. The incident took place shortly before 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday, as the tourist, a 32-year-old Kuwaiti national, is seen walking down the north end of Bangla Road when a man runs up from behind and punches him in the head. A motorbike taxi driver runs from across the street to join the attack and kicks the tourist. The assault continues a few more seconds, with the man in the orange shirt also stomping the tourist's head while he's on the ground. The video also shows a third man running up towards the attack, but then walks away from where he came from after the tourist is clearly incapacitated on the ground following the assault. A witness to the assault reported it to Patong police station, and when officers arrived, they found the tourist sitting on the side of the road in a dazed state. He was administered basic first aid by Phuket Xtra volunteers before being taken to Patong Hospital. He later filed an official complaint with police, who have yet to provide an update on the situation since the assault occurred several days ago. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Concerns are being raised over why 8 million baht is being allocated on a study to develop a, quote, new landmark in the heart of Phuket Town, which is reportedly a 40-story high-rise. The development would sit on an 11-rai area between the Pra Aram Bridge and Montri Road, according to officials, and would be a 40-story building that would include a hotel, a convention center, a shopping mall, a plaza, and underground parking for 1,000 cars. Officials have stated that the budget to build it would be 3.3 million baht, although that figure is still in flux. However, 8 million baht has been allocated for a study on the development, and this has raised a few eyebrows, including those of a group of young council members which goes by the name Kon Noom Team. The group held a press conference in Wichit on Tuesday to discuss their concerns over the 2025 fiscal year budget proposal for Phuket City Municipality, including the allocation of the 8 million baht for the development. They questioned whether a new administration would even continue the project, and they went on to say that it's not been subjected to public consultation. They also raised concerns over the project's compatibility of being developed in Phuket Old Town, given the area's heritage preservation regulations. In addition, the team also questioned the significant increase in various budget categories in the 2025 fiscal year budget, particularly those related to water management, which saw a more than 400% increase from last year's budget. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Police in Talang are warning motorists to be extra careful when making U-turns on Tepkasatri Road following a crash on Wednesday afternoon that saw a truck slam into the back of a pickup truck on the island's main artery. The crash took place shortly after 3 p.m. on Wednesday at the U-turn near Ban Muang Mai Market in Tepkasatri. Dashcam footage from a car right behind the truck and trailer involved in the crash shows the truck moving along southbound on Tepkasatri Road when a pickup truck makes a U-turn in front of the truck. The green pickup has two refrigerators in the back and pulled out and made a U-turn into the path of the oncoming truck. The truck driver braked immediately, but it was too late, and the two vehicles slammed into one another, with the truck hitting the pickup in the back, sending items flying, and one of the bridges fell out onto the road. Luckily, police did not report any injuries in the collision, but work quickly took place to clear the scene and alleviate the traffic congestion on the road. It's unclear if police will be pressing any charges. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
I was sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. I wish you fall out from the window, take a bad trip to the ground. Ooh. And bring the pleasure, see your pressure just before you break a bone.
This Friday, August 16, is when the House of Representatives will convene to vote on a new Prime Minister after Seta Tawisin was removed from the position by the Constitutional Court earlier this week. The Charter Court voted 5-4 to dismiss Srettha as Prime Minister of Thailand on Wednesday afternoon over an ethics breach. Srettha had appointed a known criminal, Pichit Chuenbam, who spent time in prison on contempt of court and attempted bribery charges, to the position of Minister of the Prime Minister's office earlier this year. Pichit was the longtime lawyer of former Premier Thaksin Shinawatra during the latter's land deal case before the Supreme Court back in 2008, when Pichit attempted to bribe the Supreme Court with 2 million baht. Srettha's removal from the post of Premier creates a power vacuum at the top of the ruling coalition, as the court also dismissed the entire cabinet. On Friday, the House of Representatives will choose from a slate of eligible candidates that had been previously sent to the Election Commission prior to last year's general election, and includes top politicos such as Bumjai Thai Party leader Anutin Chamvirakul, the head of the second biggest party in the ruling coalition, as well as Ung Ing Shinawatra, one of the top politicos of the ruling Pheu Thai Party, as well as Prawit Wongsuwang, one of the leaders of the 2014 military coup, who spent years as the country's number 2 as deputy premier. Unlike last year, this Friday's vote will not include the Senate, as the selection process, according to the Constitution, had only included the Senate to vote for Prime Minister up until this year. It's solely up to the House of Representatives, of which the would-be premier would have to win at least 247 votes out of the total 493 lawmakers. If none of the eligible candidates reach the necessary number of votes, the House must later reconvene to repeat the process until a Prime Minister is selected. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Igor Ivanov has been appointed as the new Russian Consul General for Phuket after being accepted by Russia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Governor Sopon Suwanarat has already made a courtesy call to formally introduce himself as Ivanov assumes his new position. The 49-year-old Ivanov is fluent in English, German, French, and his native Russian, and will work out of the Russian Consulate General Phuket office located at the Phuket Boat Lagoon, and their contact information is now on your screen. He's held various positions at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, including serving as consul at the Consulate General of Russia in New York from 2011 to 2016. Ivanov replaces Vladimir Sosnov, who served as Russian Consul General to Phuket for 4 years, from April 1, 2020 through to this past April. The Russian Consul General in Phuket has an area of operations spanning 13 provinces of South Thailand, including Phuket, Phang Nga, Krabi, Ranong, Chumpon, Patalung, Satun, Songkhla, Trang, Nakhon Si Thammarat, Narathiwat, Pattani, and Yala. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow on Friday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.